In today's video, we're going to add a card to MSE2. To do that, you'll need a card template. I'll be using one from Wuxing TCG, but feel free to use your own if you have a custom set. Before we dive in, if you'd like to support us, join our Discord and come check out the game. Thanks. Now let's get started. The first step is to create a text file where we'll write down the dimensions of the card in pixels. My template is really large, so before doing anything else, I'm going to scale it down to a more manageable size. Once that's done, head over to your MSE2 folder, open the data directory, and choose a style folder where you want to place your template. I personally recommend using the Yu-Gi-Oh! Standard MSE folder. That's where I'm putting mine. Next, open the style file using Notepad++. You'll see entries for card width and card height. Replace the default values with your own dimensions. While you're at it, change the DPI setting from 150 to 300. This gives you much better image quality. After that, go into the card style section and update the width and height there as well to match your custom values. Now, we're ready to actually insert the card. All you have to do is replace one of the existing image files in the card style folder with your own PNG. I chose to overwrite the normal monster image with my template. Just make sure the name and file extension match exactly, including spaces and capitalization, otherwise it won't be recognized. Now, open MSE2. Go to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Standard style. And there it is, your custom card template loaded right into MSE2. But as you can see, we're not quite done yet. So let's clean things up and really make this manageable. The first thing we're going to do is adjust the name box. Let's go back to our template. What we need to do now is find the exact pixel position and size of the name box, so we can update those values in the style file accordingly. I highly recommend using GIMP for this. It's free and effective. As you can see, I'm using the selection tool to outline the name bar. On the left side, you'll see both the position and the dimensions. Those are the values we need to copy. Next, let's open the value text file we created earlier and add a new section for name. Go ahead and input the position and size you just got from GIMP. Now let's put everything in place. Scroll down to the name section and replace the values for left, top, width, and height. You can also adjust the font size here if you want the text to appear bigger. Once done, save the file. If we open MSE2 now, we should see the name box in the correct position. However, there's a small issue. The text is black, but we want it white. Let's fix that. Head over to the color file, scroll down to the else section, and change all values set to 0 to 255. In RGB, 255 represents white. We're editing the else section because the other conditions apply to card types different from the one we're working on, the normal monster. Finally, I made a few small adjustments to the name box position and size to better match my template. Now let's fix everything else. After setting the name, you can follow the hierarchy and choose the attribute. Go back to your template in GIMP, select where the attribute should appear, then note the coordinates and dimensions. Open your style file and replace the values under the attribute section, specifically left, top, width, and height, with the ones you just recorded. Then, save the file. You'll also notice a level section. Since my template doesn't include a level, I simply hide this by adding visible, false. It's not recommended to delete and use sections outright, as this might break dependencies in other files, especially scripts. Now let's adjust the image. For now, remove any scripting based on the image frame and manually insert your values. In my game, the image appears below the card, so I'll only need to define the card's dimensions. Because it sits underneath the card, I'll also have to set a lower z-index. For example, if the card template uses z-index -2, assign z-index -3 to the image. Once that's done, save everything and open MSE2. You'll see that your changes are applied correctly and the level field is no longer visible. The only current issue is that clicking on the image area doesn't let you insert an image. That's because you still need to define a mask. Even if your template is a PNG, transparent areas aren't automatically treated as empty. We'll cover that in the next tutorial. For now, go back to the style file and finish your adjustments. If your game doesn't use a monster type, simply make it invisible. You can do the same for number and addition, just ignore them for now. The rule text is important, so go back into GIMP, locate the area for the rule text, record its values, and then update them in your file accordingly. Do the same for attack and defense. In these cases, I also customize font color and size as needed. Remember, if an option appears under a certain field and is indented to the right, that means it's related to that field. Visual indentation, usually done with tabs, helps clarify hierarchical relationships between parameters. Finally, remove the extra card field and extra card style entries. These are only relevant to the style file, so you can safely delete both the field and style strings without affecting anything else. That's it. Save your files and open MSE2. Everything should now appear in the right place. The rule text may be a bit small, but you can easily increase its size later. And that's how you add your custom card template to MSE2. In the next tutorial, we'll cover how to add your own fonts, set up image masks, and refine a few final details to polish your template. In the meantime, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.